Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Tech. So coming to the plate, Calvin Pickering. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Pickering.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Line to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11? I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Hit to first, reined in to second for one, on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Now in the box, Taylor Motter, and their runners at the corners now.
The shortstop, Taylor Motter.
The 1-2. This is flared out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel.
At the plate, Isaiah Castellano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Castellano.
Swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crate.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Harvey Downs, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Over toward first. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Danger averted following the two. Ready for another chance. Calvin Pickering. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ball one. Meyer over at second. Romine on at first with 2 down. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Striding in once again, Bartolo Batista. He reached on a single in his first try. Down the line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in to try it again, Calvin Pickering. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Pickering
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 1-1. Ground ball to second. This could be two. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Julio De La Cruz. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
De La Cruz.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Out towards second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Ready once again, Ricky Ogden. He singled his last time up. The 1-2. A bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Eric Uchida, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ready for another shot now. Number 96. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Hit toward the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very.
Digging in once again, Calvin Pickering.
First baseman, Calvin Pickard.
First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. From the stretch. Popped him up. Batista has room in foul territory. One away. Stepping in, Calvin Pickering. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
From the stretch. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball, but that's exactly what happened.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kirk Neuenhuis. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded.
Leading off for Springfield.
Striding in to start the 9th, Bartolo Batista, as they'll look for some added insurance before. A dive, he's got it. Takes it himself, and he got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ricky Ogden.
Ricky Ogden.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Round to short. To his left, Mutter. Throw gets him, 2 down. And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Springfield came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Dwayne Wilhelm. The game's striding in, Calvin Pickering. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
So coming to the plate, Kirk Neuenhuis. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the. Settling in now, Vaughn Hahn. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ground to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Bartolo Batista. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Downs at second with 2 down. Hard on the ground to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Coming to the plate now, Calvin Pickering. He reached on a single in his first try. And he'll dive back in. He's set. Here it comes. Way out in front.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 1-1. And there he goes towards second. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Come on, you can
hit out towards second. There's one. On to first as they get the double play. Digging in, Brian Gutierrez. He singled his last time up.
Brian Gutierrez.
He's down to third. Mota is there, and there are 2 away now. Standing in, Calvin Pickering. He's set, and the pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it is now 7-3.
Wow, you can understand what the pitcher's thinking. He doesn't have an empty base, and he needs to get ahead of the count. All he wants to do is get that.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Harvey Downs. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another right here. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Calvin Pickering will stand in yet again, and if you weren't with us earlier, let's take another look. This was back in the 4th inning with the bases loaded. A grand slam, and definitely the big blow of the ball game so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Striding forward now is the DH, Kirk Neuenhuis. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Now to the plate, Cameron Perkins. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. 3-2 pitch. Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The relay. And the throw comes into third, but it's not in time, and it'll be scored a sac fly and an RBI.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Into the box now, Luis Feliz. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. At the plate, Calvin Pickering. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Romine on at first, nobody out. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 2-1 is in off the plate.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1 swing and a liner. Foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ogden ranging back, and it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Hey, when you hit a blast like that, that just shows you this kid might live up to the hype. I know he's only in Double-A ball, but with a swing like that, he's got a chance to be a big-time player in the show.
Into the box, Julio De La Cruz. And their runners at the corners now. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's up with it. The throw. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
And if you're looking for when this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big 4th inning. That was the big turning point, and they made it stand up the rest of the way.
12-5 is the final in this ball game. The Arkansas Travelers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Marty Kluka notches his 3rd win of the year. Dudley Gamble gave up a whopping. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air. Stepping into the box, Bartolo Batista. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, look at the dive. He gathers the throw. Got him. The defense. So here's the cleanup hitter, Calvin Pickering. Last night a big one for him as he drove in 6 runs. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Stepping into the box, Cameron Perkins. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Runner goes. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Neuenhuis on third, Pickering on at second with 2 down. Grounded up the first baseline. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Ricky Ogden, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Left fielder, Ricky Ogden.
Sends on the ground out to second. Benton moving to his right. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now at the plate, Eric Uchida. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Center fielder, Eric Uchida.
Hit out towards second. To his right, Benton. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now at the plate, Pierre Klobov. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Pierre Klobov.
A bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Mota fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping in, Brian Gutierrez. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Down the line at third. Mota comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball. Digging in for his second at-bat, Harvey Downs. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling. Middle innings with...
Oh, look at this. He's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Ready for another chance, Calvin Pickering. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Soft liner towards center, and that's in for a base hit, his second in his many trips to the plate. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself.
Pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. Gutierrez is there to put it away for out number 1. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Striding in once again, Alberto Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-1 home. Right side, hit hard. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, a big game yesterday.
Digging in and looking for more, Calvin Pickering. He singled his last time up.
Pickering.
Ground ball foul down the left side. The windup and the 0-1. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit. Digging in to try it again. Brooklyn Bridges 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. It's on the ground out to second. Benton over to his left, on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Bartolo Batista. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And that's the first out. Digging in once again, Ricky Ogden, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Liner in there for a base hit. And to score from third, the tying run.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the...
Ready once again, Calvin Pickering. He'll look to bounce back after striking it. Time up. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Gutierrez coasts under it. He hauls it in without any trouble. And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Springfield used a huge 8th inning. Welcome to. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Calvin Pickering, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit on the ground to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, there were big RBIs and big base hits, D-Row, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge...
He's running. This pitch is popped up. Downs. He's got it, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Coming to the plate now, Julio De La Cruz. He reached on a single in his first try.
De La Cruz.
0-1. Here's the pitch. To third. 5. Played on the backhand. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just stepping in and ready for another shot, Calvin Pickering. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in now, Bartolo Batista comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Batista.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. To his left, Motter. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Harvey Downs. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a ground ball to third. To his right, Huerta. And now a jump throw against his body. And a heck of an effort that time. Now at the plate, Calvin Pickering. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Downs is calling for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box now, Brian Gutierrez. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down ball to third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Calvin Pickering. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball stays high. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Uchida moves over. And he makes the catch for the second out. Settling in now, Adolfo Gutierrez. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Put in play to the right side of the infield. Benton charging this one. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Striding forward now is the DH, Pierre Klobov. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Now attempt here. And that's out number 1. So a big moment in the ball game here. Brian Gutierrez. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play. Might keep the game tied. Mutter right there. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. So striding forward now, Calvin Pickering. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Chopped weakly to the left. And that's the second out. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today.
A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches. A player receives input from a coach.
Minor league base. Standing in, Jose Chavez, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. The second for 1, on to first as they get the double play. Standing in, Calvin Pickering, and you can see great numbers over the past few games. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. Neuenhuis is on his way home. He'll score easily as it's now a 2-run game.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Alberto Castro. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. This is in the air to left field. Gold has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Digging in, Dennis Mota. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. And the runner will get back standing. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Striding into the box, Andres Ruiz. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gold sprinting after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Stepping into the box, Ken Gold, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep on in this one. Hit out towards second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Brett Montag. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. To get things turned around in a hurry. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Calvin Pickering. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And they're going to get him at home plate here as he may have been trying to bite off. Stepping in, Robert Hayashi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 3-2 pitch. Ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no error. Into the box, Calvin Pickering. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. To his right, Jansen. And quickly there are 2 away. Stepping up now, Brett Montag. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Brett Montag.
To third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jim Rouse. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit to short. Feliz is up with it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Calvin Pickering. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Changeup in for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Juan Molina, and their runners at the corners now.
Molina.
Into right field, and it's going to get down, a base hit. In to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th. And he's safe. Striding in once again, Ken Gold.
Number 1, Ken Gold.
is on the ground over to first. Pickering gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And tonight's final, 7-3. The Northwest Arkansas Naturals cross the plate. Welcome into. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Sean Rivera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. All even at 2-2. On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Now at the plate, Calvin Pickering. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Calvin Pickering. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. High in the air out to center field. Rouse on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits. Digging in to try it again, Jay Cleveland. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. Swung on and grounded out towards second. To his left, Benton. And there's out number 2. Ready for another shot now, Calvin Pickering. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Calvin Pickering.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's a fair ball. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there, but man, that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make it look like it was going to fall in for a base hit, you make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily.
Wow, and they end the inning with the caught steal. At the plate, Rodrigo Chacin. He singled his last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Ready once again, Frank Jansen. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Jansen.
Ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base. Digging in once again, Calvin Pickering, and they're runners at the corners now. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ready for another chance, Jay Cleveland. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with. So someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Calvin Pickering. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Calvin Pickering.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. Stepping into the box, Jose Chavez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Motter has it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Arkansas led this game from the third inning on. Minor league. Now at the plate, Calvin Pickering. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Calvin Pickering.
First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Roush on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on no. Next will be the designated hitter, Jay Cleveland. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Chavez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Looking to minimize the damage. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. So one run here. Striding forward now is the DH, Jay Cleveland, as the switch hitter cuts left-handed here. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Calvin Pickering. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Pickering.
A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single. Now to the plate, Cameron Perkins. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And will step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. Pickering gets his lead at first, nobody out. Soft liner to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw won't get him.
Well, the bad news is he botched what looked like a routine fly ball. The good news is the runner wasn't able to advance any further than first base, so that's a play that should have been made, but at least it wasn't more than a one-base error.
At the plate, Alberto Castro, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. This pitch is popped up. Hidalgo will take it himself for the first out of the inning. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third. Striding in, Damian Huerta. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Standing in, Rodrigo Chacin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-2. The sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Now in the box, Robert Hayashi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Comes set with the 0-1. Attempt here. He'll come home with it, and they're able to get the force at home for a big out number 2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jay Cleveland. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Down the third base line. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's 1 run, 1 hit. No. So coming to the plate, Calvin Pickering. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
So striding in, Cameron Perkins, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Settling in now, Ken Gold. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite according to plan. And digging in, Calvin Pickering. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a 1-run game now.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
So digging in now, Cameron Perkins. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial.
Yeah. Clutch up when it really counts.
Runners on the move for second. This is on the ground over the first. And this will be a base hit as the runner will come in to score from third. And we are tied at 3 apiece. And he is out. Now at the plate, Juan Molina, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. The ground to third. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here. No. At the plate, Calvin Pickering. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-0. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. And it's now 7-4.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one. You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The game's future. So striding forward now, Calvin Pickering. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game first game of this series and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, Dero. If there's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set, that's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Drives it out to deep right center field. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Ready now, Cameron Perkins. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Coming to the plate now, Jose Chavez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Jose.
Way, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Benton scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me.
So stepping in, Frank Jansen. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-2. Up the first baseline. Reined in. There's one. On to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here. Into the box now, Juan Molina. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Juan Molina.
Hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Striding in once again, Calvin Pickering. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Popped up, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ken Gold, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Hard on the ground towards short. Mutter takes it in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Ready for another chance? Frank Jansen comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, the right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow. Digging in to try it again, Jim Rouse. He flew out in his last at bat.
Jim Rouse.
Hit to third. Mota over to his left, and there are 2 away now. Digging in for his second at bat, Juan Molina. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Juan Molina.
And a ground ball to third. Mota comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left.
Leading off for
Ready for another shot now, Calvin Pickering.
Calvin Pickering.
First pitch coming, here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less fun or unacceptable.
Outside, 3-0 now. Here it is, the 3-0. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year as they move on top 4-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he...
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Calvin Pickering.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
2-0 now. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single. Found some green grass.
Digging in once again, Cameron Perkins. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-2 delivery. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Taylor Motter steps into the box.
Taylor Motter.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. Stepping in, Robert Hayashi.
Now batting, shortstop, Robert Hayashi.
Ground out to short. To his right, Motter. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Chavez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they're not going to have a play on him as the catcher just eats it. Digging in and looking for more, Calvin Pickering. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on. Ready once again, Jim Rouse. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Coming to the plate now, Juan Molina. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count to Molina. He's hit not all that hard out to second. Reined in. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Arkansas Travelers jumped out to.
A fast developing prospect has his first encounter with the media. If his progress continues, it will be the first of many such encounters. This aspect of life as a ball player will demand the learning of an entirely new kind of skill set.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Arkansas Travelers. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Calvin Pickering. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Francisco Gomes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. One's down to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in, Patrick Vick. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. To short. Motter fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Calvin Pickering. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Keith Hart. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Now, attempt here. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. So stepping in, Jonas Batista. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A bouncer to the left side, played on the backhand. The throw pulls him off the bag. Now at the plate, Calvin Pickering. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swings through the slider there.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 3-1.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Digging in, Taylor Motter. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tries to dump this one out to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Dero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Leading off the inning, Keith Hart, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Rounded to first. Pickering right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. In now, Kenny Walker.
Now batting, right fielder, Kenny Walker.
Baseline. Oh, a diving stop. He is out.
Not a lot you can do with it.
Into the box, Patrick Vick. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th.
So striding in, Calvin Pickard. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
And a dive, but he's back. And again a throw. Runner back safely. And yet another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-2. Popped up. Oh no. Shading to his right. And the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Stepping up now, Francisco Gomes. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick. Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job.
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out.
Minor League Baseball now on the show. Howie Gates, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. The keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
At the plate, Calvin Pickard, and you can see great numbers over the past few games. Line drive to center field. Avery patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Francisco Gomes, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Here comes the payoff pitch. Out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they pick up no runs, no base. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Calvin Pickard. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit at third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit. Striding in, Rob Segedin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. 1 there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn. Stepping up to the plate, Bobby Avery. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Bobby Avery.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Coming to the plate now, Calvin Pickard.
First baseman, Calvin Pickard.
Here comes the first pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month. Stepping in, Cameron Perkins. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Cameron Perkins.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Taylor Motter steps into the box. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Alberto Castro. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Chopped in front of home plate. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on it. Now at the plate, Patrick Vick. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. Ground is short. Scooped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs here on a base. Standing in, Calvin Pickering. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Batista will put this one away, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Jonas Batista. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Second baseman, Jonas.
Here now the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out. Settling in now, Roger Elliott.
Number 5, Roger Elliott.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Bunt attempt here. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as this side is retired. And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. The Tulsa Drillers. Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA. Walker Buehler gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Into the box now, David Freitas. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
David Freitas.
Runner breaks for third. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Stepping in, Luis Feliz, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Now at the plate, Dennis Mota is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Now the runner's on his way home, heading out towards shallow right. Walker is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jason Ono. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Hard hit ball to second. From his knees, the throw to second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Ready for another chance, Calvin Pickering. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Hit to short. Gomes moving to his right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Settling in now, Roger Elliott. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips last night. To third. And quickly there's 1 down to lead off the frame. Digging in to try it again, Luis Feliz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Just down and hit this one on the ground to short. Feliz is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Calvin Pickering. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land out there just foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. This is hit softly to third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Cameron Perkins. Runners off for second. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
The 2-2. Hit out towards second. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Digging in once again, Luis Feliz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hard on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Calvin Pickering. He singled his last time up. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Grounded to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit.
Leading off for Tulsa.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jason Ono. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Keith Hart. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. Feliz ranges to his left. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kenny Walker.
Right fielder, Kenny Walker.
Hard on the ground towards short. Feliz loves it. And that's the second out. And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Drillers led this. The game's
Batting fifth, first baseman, Calvin Pickard.
Here comes the first pitch. Into the gap in left center. This is down, and it'll head for the wall. 1 run scores. 2 runs have scored. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-0 game.
Not the way you want to start the game as the pitcher. He dug his own grave a little bit, loading the bases there, and he had no chance but to throw a strike. Well, that's what you get when you start to groove one over the plate. It's a bases clearing double, and now he's down 3-0.
Striding into the box, Cameron Perkins. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Leading off for Tulsa,
The 1-2
first baseman, Jason
is put in play to the right side of the infield. Huerta ranges to his right. And there's one down now. Ready now, Rob Segedin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this
third
one.
baseman, Rob.
Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against him.
Stepping into the box, Calvin Pickering, fresh off a bases clearing double his last time up. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. From the stretch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce them.
Hit to third, and that's through into left, a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in for his second at bat, David Freitas. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they...
Spin throw gets him at first. A great play, but a run will come in to score. Into the box, Damian Huerta. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Damian Huerta.
The 1-2. Jammed in there as this is rolled out to short. Gomes is up with it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 7-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Keith Hart. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's. He took an 0-for-4 line. Backhanded. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. In now, Jonas Batista, runner in scoring position with Sugan. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Feliz scoops it up. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Stepping in, Calvin Pickering. He singled his last time up.
Pickering.
To short. Gomes fields it cleanly. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Ready once again, Luis Feliz. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Luis Feliz.
To the left side. Feliz is right there. Throw gets him, 2 down. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jason Ono.
First baseman.
The 3-1 pitch.
Ono.
Hit on the ground to short. Feliz is there. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Calvin Pickering. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward right center. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Left fielder.
At the plate, Cameron Perkins. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Set to deal on 2-2. Tapped up the first baseline. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. So striding in, David Freitas. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Chopped weakly to the left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So digging in now, Jonas Batista. The 2-2. Rounded down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. And there's 1 away. Digging in, Keith Hart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that's the first out. Digging in, Kenny Walker.
Now batting, right fielder.
1 out, nobody on.
Walker.
Up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Luis Feliz, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. The Travelers lead it 7-0. So coming to the plate, Calvin Pickering, and their runners at the corners now from the stretch. Line softly toward the hole. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-2. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. One there, on to first, and they get them both. At the plate, Bobby Avery.
Now batting, center fielder, Bobby Avery.
The ground ball to first. This might be. He'll throw home with it, and they finally get an out here as he's forced at the plate. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out. So they're fortunate to get the force at the plate, but they might have gotten a little greedy there by not trying to go to first, so the bases will remain loaded. Striding in once again, Luis Feliz. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they've still significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here. And
on to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon. 8-3 is today's final. The Travelers put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory.